Hello students, welcome back to online learning platform of Sri Basva Public School, Ilkal. So children, today we are going to begin the new chapter from the Unit II-Flora and Fauna and the chapter 6, Sensible Survival. In this chapter, we are going to study or understand about the senses and how it is useful in the survival, both in human and animals too. So children, without wasting our time, so let's begin chapter 6, Sensible Survival. As you all know that we all have depend on our senses. Is it? We all have depend on our sense organs. So how many sense organs we have? Yes, of course we have 5 sense organs. Those are sense of smell, sight, touch, hearing and taste. So children, our sense organs are very important for all of us, but our survival does not depend upon them totally. Is it? They too plays very important role, but we not dependent on the sense organs for our survival. Is it? But animals on the other hand have a similar senses, but their survival depends upon their senses. Is it? They depends upon their senses to survive in the forest and also to escape from the predators and to catch and hunt their prey. Most animals have developed keener senses to suit their or own specific needs. They develop very good senses to suit their specific need. To satisfy their need, they have to be well developed senses. Children, let's do an activity to understand how animals uses their senses in the forest to escape from the predators and also to hunt their prey. For this, you have to spread some newspaper on the ground, creating a pasture. You have to behave and you have to create like a food for the animal. All of you should kneel down in front of it and you should pretend like a deer grazing in an open field. You can actually have some crunchy eatables on the paper. While you all are busy eating, one person circles the group and looking forward for the sign of dangers. One person should be circle the group and should look forward for the danger. As I give an silent stubble sign of danger, then the lookout stand absolutely still and communicate to the herd about the danger. The person who was circling the group, he should give a sign of danger. Then the deer have to run for the safety cover. Then after giving sign, all deer whoever busy in eating, they should be run towards the safety. So in this way, animals uses their senses while they were feeding. In this way, they uses their senses. So here some questions comes across in your mind. Is it? And the first question, how long does it take for the entire herd to run to the safety? Is it? How much time they will take to run for the safety? It depends upon the animal. Is it? Then, is it easy to be eating and to be alert at the same time? Is it possible to be busy in eating and also look forward for the danger? No, it's quite difficult. What senses need to be more developed here? Which kind of sense do you think should be developed more? Is it? It should need more sense of hearing and sense of smell. Next question, what about the predators? So what about the predators here? So he too should have good sense of smell, good sense of hearing, good sense of sight. Then what senses does it need to be well fed to avoid getting stirred? So according to you, which sense should be developed well to get good feeding and also escape from the predators? So according to us, we can say that we should have all 5 good sense organs. Is it? So let's see all the sense organs, how these animals will be used in the forest, how they used to escape from the predators and how they will catch their prey. So children, we may conclude here that both the predator and prey should have specially heightened senses for their survival, so that they are surviving in the forest. So should be survive, then they should have good senses. They should develop good senses to survive in the forest. Is it? By doing this activity, we come to know senses plays very important role in the animal's survival. So let's see all sense organs, how the senses are useful for the animals. And the first sense is sense of sight. Most birds have large eyes. If you observe the eyes of birds, then you will come to know that the birds have large eyes. And they have sharpened sense of sight. They have clear sense of sight. This is naturally needed as they are airborne most of the time. Is it why they needed sharp eyesight? Because they will be most of the time they will be in the air. They were busy in flying. They will not come to ground. So that they need more sharp sense of sight. Kites and eagles have best distance vision among all the animals. These both birds have very good sense of sight as compared to all the animals. So that they fly very high in the sky. Both the birds will fly very high in the sky. And their prey is on the ground. So that they should have very good sense of sight. So that they needed to spot and catch it. Hence they are having very good sense of sight. Did you know, children, an eagle's eyesight is 4 times as sharp as that of a human being with perfect vision. So, the eagle's eyesight is 4 times sharper than the normal human eyes. Okay, and it can focus on its prey without moving its head. It has very clear vision. It is immaterial whether the prey is in front of it or either beside. The prey, either it is in front of it or beside of it. So it can observe it clearly and catch it clearly away from the ground. The animals that are active at night called as nocturnal animals. What we call nocturnal animals. The animals which are active at night means they can see easily at the night time. And they have very large eyes with the excellent night vision. These animals have very large eye and they have very good sense of sight. They can see easily in the dark night. And their eyes are enormous. Enormous means big and large as compared to size of their bodies. Their pupil and their eyes are big. And the pupil can then open up to let in as much as light as possible. The pupil size also very large. Their eye size also very large and the pupil will be open and it will catch the light as much as possible. In this way, this will help to see clearly in the dark time. Is it? So, they are having big eyes and also big size of pupil so that it can see easily in the dark time. All creatures that live deep underwater have very good sense of sight. Not just to find the food but also spot the danger. These animals, the all aquatic animals also have very good sense of sight. Why? They will use that to find their food and also to escape from the danger. Animals have eyes in different positions on their heads. So different animals has eyes on their head in a different positions. For example, like mice, squirrels, deer have eyes on the sides of their heads, where they have on the sides of their head, so that they can detect an enemy from any direction. They can easily see in any direction and they can identify their enemy. Most predators like owls, tigers, lions and foxes have eyes that forward face, where they have the face forward. As a result, they can focus on a wide area with both eyes at the same time giving them a clearer vision, so that they can focus on a wide area and they can, with the help of clear vision, they can find their prey. But owl's eyes are fixed. They cannot move in the sockets. Yet, it can look behind as well. It will turn its head and look behind. Ants have a compound eyes and also 2 antennas. With the help of these antennae, it recognizes their nest mates and also detect their enemies. Did you know, children, a seahorse can move its eyes independently of each other. It can move its eyes independently of each other in the socket. So this is all about the sense of sight. Now let's move to the next senses, and that is sense of hearing. All animals hear by detecting air movements called as sound waves. So how we hear? By detecting the air movements known as sound waves. Okay, and most animals have openings called as outer ears. This is known as outer ears, and through which the sound waves enter into the body. While mammals have ears on their heads, all mammals have ears on their heads, but most of the insects have their ears on their bodies, either on their legs. For example, insects like crickets, it has its ear on the knees, where it has on the knees, and cockroaches has their ears on their tail. Isn't it feel amazing to hear it? Yes, of course. Well, bats have very poor eyesight. Then how it active at night? How it will be work in the night time? How it will catches its prey? So it uses sound to find their way and also to hunt for the prey for its food. Bats make a high-pitched sound. It will produce high-pitched sound while flying. These sounds touch nearby objects and bounces back to them as an echo. But most of these noises cannot be heard by us. It is not heard by us. Hence, these bats use the echo to find out the exact direction and also the distance of the object. So this process is known as what? Echolocation. What do you mean by echolocation? Echo means the repeated sound and location means finding place. So children, let's learn about sonar. The sonar device, a sound detecting device to locate underwater object. It is used to locate underwater object, and this was probably discovered by scientists after studying about the bat. It works on a bat's process like echolocation. Did you know, children, the word sonar is actually come from the words as sound navigation and ranging. This sonar device is especially used in military aircrafts and also ships. This is used to locate enemy's warships to find out the position of enemy's warships. The British first used this system in 1921 and the United States in 1927. Who used first? British and then United States. A sonar sends a sharp sound. It sends a sharp sound, and this sound is reflected back when it strikes, when it touches an object that present underwater. Then the distance of the object is measured by the time taken by the sound return. Then the distance is measured by time taken. A humpback whale communicates with beep sound, which is known as whale song. A male humpback makes the beeps to attract females, and these can heard by the females even if they are far away from that male whale. Is it? So it will produce one sound that will be easily heard to the female whales. In this way they communicate underwater. Birds also have a good sense of hearing so that they can easily locate and catch its prey like insects. Owls have a sharp sense of sight so that it can easily catch and find its prey far away from it. Even dogs also have a very good sense of hearing. How it is useful and to whom it is useful. So this is your homework today. Okay children, today we will stop here and in the next session we shall continue the remaining part. Now take down your homework. Name 5 nocturnal animals. Okay, nocturnal means the animals which are active at night. And second question, dogs have a very keen sense of hearing. They have very good sense of hearing. How it is useful? How it is useful and to whom it is useful? Write a short note on this. You have to write a short note on this. How it is useful and to whom it is useful. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care.